Hello, my name is Peter Roper, Mayor of the Alpine Shire. Today I present to you the budget for 2012-2013. It is a financially responsible document that also reflects the needs of the community.
This year's budget has an emphasis on financial sustainability, service quality and a substantial capital works program. It's a budget that delivers much with just a 4.8% rate rise, one of the lowest rural rate rises in the state.
I'm often asked how council spends its rate dollars. I have $100 in front of me to illustrate this point. Well, $36 in every 100 is spent on maintaining council's infrastructure, the main areas being roads, buildings and open spaces. A further $20 is put towards council's extensive capital works program. $11 is spent on sustainable development, which involves statutory planning, statutory building and strategic planning. $9 is spent on economic development and tourism. $9 is spent on community services, and a further $9 is spent on governance, which involves council discharging its statutory duties. Another $3 is spent on HAC services, which is largely funded by the state government but run by council. And the final $3 is spent on maintaining the council of the Alpine Shire.
Rates account for about 20% of the corporate and community budget, which delivers diverse services like home and community care, libraries, youth and children's services, and a long list of recreational facilities and services.
Council is embarking on a substantial capital works program this year valued at $5.5 million. Of this, $2.2 million will be funded from rates and the remainder from grants and other sources. The emphasis this year is on the renewal of existing council assets rather than creating new assets. Highlights of the capital budget include a substantial road renewal program across the Shire costing $1.2 million. Building renewal projects costing $900,000, including the redevelopment of the Bright Art Gallery at a cost of $375,000. The upgrading of the Mount Beauty Lakeside toilet block and playground valued at $385,000. The renewal of several bridges across the Shire at a total cost of $585,000. And the upgrading of skate parks in Myrtleford, Mount Beauty and Bright at a cost of $170,000. Other notable projects include the redevelopment of the Bright Toddlers Pool at a cost of $50,000, the installation of renewable energy capability at several council facilities at a cost of $120,000. Also, drainage works are proposed at $270,000 across Mount Beauty, Myrtleford and Bright. This capital works list represents a good spread of projects across the Shire, providing wide-ranging benefits.
Over $500,000 has been committed to be spent on tourism. There has been a change in focus in this area away from marketing towards events. Council believes that this is the best way to get bang for its tourism buck. Council runs visitor information centres in Bright, Myrtleford and Mount Beauty. The focus on these will change from traditional retail-based operations to a 24/7 digital platform, which over time will see a reduction in operational costs.
Council made a number of decisions regarding the strategic direction of waste management. Those decisions had a major influence on the services and facilities we provide and the cost to ratepayers. The major decision was to retain the landfill at Myrtleford and not be subject to controls, restrictions and costs imposed by other landfill owners. Council now has a state-of-the-art waste baling facility at Myrtleford, the only one of its kind in Victoria and only one of a few in Australia. Council's current challenge is to divert food waste from the landfill, and a business case is being prepared to assess the viability of providing a combined curbside food and green organics collection service. So please watch this space, it's an exciting possibility.
The budget process is always a difficult process as we try and balance between income and expenditure. Income is driven by essentially rates and other charges we apply on people. And of course expenditure is driven by a number of factors, and these mostly are around services the council provides. We get many requests to expand those services and people wanting additional things across the Shire. We also have a number of service charges which we are hit with annually, and including some rather large increases to power and water and things associated with climate change this year. So in response to those we have to find an income and hence balance our budget. So it's a difficult process at times, and we also like to seek public comment on how we're going about it and the level of rate increases, etc., and use that feedback to try and guide us in the future.